Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to another Looney Tunes World of Mayhem video. Now, I've gotten a lot of questions about kind of what is my daily routine, my daily grind. So I figured I'd just do a video on it, show you guys what I do, what I focus on, and maybe this will help some people out there, especially those of you who have had some questions. But first, before we jump into this, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Alright, and welcome back. Alright, so what do I do when I come in here? Now, one of the cool things about this game is it does not feel like a job. I have fun when I go in here and I do my daily stuff. It's I've played some other games where you just have to get in there so often and do so much so often, it just starts feeling like a job and it's just not as much fun. But with this game, it's very cool because I can go in there, I can spend about 20 minutes or so, and then go ahead and put it down for a little while and let my resources and energy and everything build up a little bit. So typically what I do is, first things first, so I go out into the world, and my tunes on tasks right now, they take the longest, so I'll just go ahead and I will refresh those. Now, I've had a few questions as well as far as how do I determine which tunes that I focus on to send out on tasks. And it's really determined by what I'm trying to do at the moment. So right now, I've got Sam Sheepdog in there because he's a fantastic defender, especially on an offense team. So I want to build him up. Just go ahead and collect his pieces. And I would suggest maxing out the houses. I think I've mentioned that before as well, just so you can maximize the amount of gold and pieces that you get out of it, because gold becomes an issue, especially once you hit level 40. You're going to spend a lot more gold than you ever have, and it's just a little bit more scarce. Duck Dodger, so I'm working on building up my space region team so I can complete that third act. Right now I haven't been able to go there and complete Act 2 yet. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm building up that team as well. So, and Duck Dodger is one of my favorite, so you know what? I need to build him up. Let's go ahead and collect his pieces. I've also upgraded his ship as far as I can without needing regular materials, so I need this piece right here in order to go any further, and I can't complete that first battle in Act 3 yet. Fire Porky, he's one that you get when you complete your dailies, and I just want to get him leveled up as quickly as possible. So I'm kind of doubling down on him. He's a great tank. He heals himself. He's a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to work on him. Scarlet, Pumpernickel, fantastic attacker. He's on my brawl team, my main brawl team, so I'm working on building him up as well. And my goal is once I get everybody that I want to star up to 4 stars, then I'll go ahead and focus on another tune that I want to build. And then once I have all the tunes up to 4 stars that I want to get up to 4 stars the quickest, then I'll start working on getting them up to 5 stars and further. So let's go ahead and collect his pieces. I can almost get him up to 4-star. And then Yosemite Sam. So I had Foghorn in here, and I finally got him up to a point to where I could get him up to 4 stars. So I swapped him out for Yosemite because I'm working on an OG brawl team. So I went ahead and added him in there so I can start building him up. Really got to upgrade this house here, but I need some cactuses, so I should go and farm that a little bit. So that's how I determine which tunes I send out on tasks. It really depends on where I am in the game, and I would suggest for you as well. It really kind of what are you trying to do? What's your overall goal right now? For me, right now it's brawl and campaign. So I just completed the desert campaign, but I want a 3-star every node. So I would go into here, and then I need to focus on this battle 10. And then I'll work on the city chapter and the space chapter. Space chapter gets a little bit difficult. I'll show you where I am with that. I just need to beat this final battle 10, and it was difficult. I did a video on it a little bit ago. If you want to see what the battle looks like there, if you're not quite here yet, I'll go ahead and put a link up to it right here, and you can watch that. It demolished me because Marvin Martian, as soon as I get in there, he pretty much takes one of my tunes out right away. So I'm building my team up a little bit before I take them up against that level 38 6-star Martian there. All right, so let's go ahead and look at some other stuff. So always I'll go in here and I'll run through all my dailies. I've already done a couple brawl battles. Now when it comes to the invasion battles and leveling up the tune and energizing using the reatomizers, so with the tunes I'll always go to the very lowest and then I will level up. So I did unlock Queso Bandito at the very end, so I haven't done anything with him yet. But what I'll do is I'll go to my lowest character, I'll just use one of these, spend 5 gold. That way I save on my gold, I save on my experience potions there, and I use the least amount of resources possible whenever I complete my dailies, just so I have more resources left over to do the stuff that I really need to focus on a little bit later. Same with the reatomizer. I'll go in here and then I will just do the 5. Now the only time that is different is if the epic reatomizer is up. So the epic reatomizer comes up here and you only get 3 shots at it, so I will always spend, and it's 30 or 35 Illudium. I will always use my Illudium on all of those, just so I can build up my epic characters as quickly as possible. Recently I did that and I was able to unlock OG Granny, which is awesome. I need to build her up. By doing this, I save up my Illudium and complete my dailies to get the most experience that I can. And was there one more thing that I needed to do? Yep, invasion battle. So when it comes to invasion battles, I will typically only go to the space chapter or the city chapter. Lately, it's been the city chapter, and I will go in here and I will only farm the nodes that give me these ultra experience potions, gives me Illudium, and gives me gold. Now to get the most out of it, I will go up to this first one here, and I will do battle 8. I'll exhaust that because I get 2 ultra potions at the same time. So I get 4 ultra experience potions, or 6 of them. And then I'll go down to this one right here as well, because I really want to build up those experience potions as quickly as possible, just because it takes so much to level up your characters, especially when you unlock a new character and you got to take them up from level 1 to, like, yeah, as you can see right now I'm level 46, so close to max level. Alright, so once I am done with that, I will go into Act 2, and then I'll do everything that gives me the ultra experience potions, the Illudium, and the money. Now I could go up here and just continue to spend 5, but I've only got this one right here that gives me money or gold, and then that one there just doesn't. 240, so 480, and I could get 800 here, so, or 600 here. So I'm just gonna run through this. I know I did the math wrong on that first one. There's 3, not 4, not 2. I keep thinking you can only go in here 2 times. All right, let's go ahead and run these out. Because all I'm doing in here is I want to farm my resources so I can do the most that I can. I stay away from the building material sometimes only because, see, here's one that gives you 2 as well. Let's go out. Sometimes I stay away from, because I build up the building material so fast, the low end ones so fast. Let's go ahead and get this free crate here. These free crates are awesome for extra energy. And actually, let's go ahead and complete the dailies really quick before I go back in there and farm the rest of my energy, because we get more energy by completing these. So let's get these done. Should be, yep, there it is. A little bit of lag there I've noticed lately when turning quests in. Well, probably more than lately. It's been a little while that I've seen that. And it looks like I got an event quest to cash in. I'll go ahead and do that as well. All right, so there are my dailies. That's how I complete all of my dailies. Let's go back into my camp. Well, yeah, let's go back into my campaign, and I'll finish my farming here. All right, and I focus on the tune pieces last. I've got all these characters unlocked right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and just pull these ones out. So, I mean, there's no real reason other than making sure that I get the gold, the illudium, and the experience potions first before anything else. And we can pull this 2 more times. So there you go with that. As far as the daily quests go, I just look for the most efficient way to get through them, so I save all of my resources, or as much resources as possible, in order to focus on the tunes that I really want to focus on right now, which is really getting through Space Region and then going back and making sure I can 3-star those other battles in the other campaigns. I'll also always go into the store. I'll go into the store here and I'll take a look at the offers. We already took a look at the reatomizers. The featured, I have spent a little bit of money here and there. These offers here, I'll take a look at to see if there's anything that I really want out of here. I really don't use my gems here. So my gems I typically save when I want to open crates, and we'll get to that here in just a few. But that's really the only time I use gems, or in some situations where there's been an event and they've got a featured offered in there for a certain amount of gems. But I don't go hog wild on spending the gems just because they are still not the easiest. You don't build them up as quick. Now, if you've got the gold, I've been saving my gold, but if you've got the gold, then I would always purchase the ultra experience potions here, because again, the more experience potions you have, the better. And it's only 5. You can only get 1 at a time, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that right now. All right, then I go to the League store. This is always fun, so I always save up, just because right now I don't have an abundance of those gold medals. I'll only spend those on what I need to in order to unlock an epic tune. I never use it to build up the epic tunes until I get up to where I may only need 1 or 2 in order to unlock that tune. As far as starring them up, I'm not at that point yet because I don't have all the epic tunes unlocked, so I'm waiting on that. Now, when it comes to the silver and the bronze, those build up so fast, especially when you're going up through the ranks in Brawl League. So I will always just take a look at what I have, and I'll either buy up all of the characters in here because I've got a ton of stuff, or I'll hold off. Right now, I'm just gonna buy these up really quick. It's an easy way to get some of these other characters that aren't really focused on. It's an easy way to get them started up and use them in the campaign mode without spending energy. And as you can see, I mean, with so many bronze medals, and if you haven't already, you'll see that builds up really quick. Same with the silver. Once you start getting up through Silver League, if you're at a point to where you're not into Gold League yet and you're low on your silver, definitely take the same approach as I do on the Gold League right now. Only use your silver medals on characters that you're about to unlock, or if you're on the verge of starring them up and you need them for a battle in campaign mode or something, or to add to your brawl team or one of your brawl teams. Definitely do that, but only use it when you need to. All right, almost done here. Let's go ahead and get Pepe Le Pew as well. I know this is taking a little bit of time. Sorry about that. I'll see if I can speed it up in editing. All right, so that is everything in the stores that I typically take a look at, and then you got your other shops here, your tickets and illudium, your crates, and then your gems and gold. All right, So there we go with that. So I've done my dailies. I've saved as much resources as possible. I've farmed my campaign nodes. I've sent my tunes out on tasks that I want to focus on, and I've gone through the store and I've taken a look at what's in there and grabbed what I wanted out of that. Now, the only other thing, that's pretty much it when it comes to my daily routine and the reasons for why I do different things. The other thing that I do and I take a look at when there's an event or when we have an alliance crate or something going on, then I do a little bit extra for that. So like in our alliance right now, so we're at level 8 on this crate right now. I'll go ahead and do some brawl to build that up. And then depending on the event that we have going on, this one right here, this super crate cracker right here, so it's just all about quests. It's all about brawl, right? So you're going in, you're stealing brawl crates, collecting featured event tune pieces, things like that. So I'll go in there, and if it's an event that I'm really driving hard at, then I will really focus and spend extra time during my normal routine to go ahead and complete some of these quests and get some of this stuff done. All right, let's see what we got. So right now, this is what I have. This is what I'm sitting on. I've got 3 there. They're gonna get stolen. I already know they're gonna get stolen. If you want to know how to not get a crate stolen, discard every single one of them that you get. But then that backfires on you, right? So let's go ahead and do a brawl battle. Let's go ahead and steal this super crate here. And these ones are easy because, you know, it's all low level guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and auto this one. By the way, so you guys know that this team I've been using for a really long time. I've got a couple other teams I want to show you guys a little bit later on in a different video that I'm having some fun with. Not going to show them yet. I'll show them in the next video. All right, so let's go ahead and throw that in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw these guys on it. My top team. And there we go. As far as the wheel spins, you know, it's up in the air on whether I spin them or not. Right now, I'm collecting the daily and the premium tickets, maybe for a video or something, but I don't really get much out of it right now because I've got a lot of the tunes. And that's pretty much it. So that is my daily routine. Those are the different reasons and my thought processes on what I do, how I do it, and when I do it. So I'm kind of curious, what kind of tips do you have when you guys do your daily routine? You have any tips for me here or for anybody else watching the video? And there you go, everybody. That's what I had for you today. As always, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.